What advice would you give someone who's like brand new starting this year?
I actually think if you're brand new and starting this year, 2022, it's a better year to learn than last year, I think.
Welcome back everyone to Master in 5. Today I have a very, very familiar face, Shay, aka Humble Trader, here at Trades for a Cause. And I really want to give you 5 full minutes to kind of just dive into like the ideas that traders, new traders, because you help a lot of new traders, they're probably thinking of things that are so important that can really help them just be successful, or maybe it's holding them back. And that's really not as important as they may think. What comes to mind when I say that? Like, are there anything that they think is so important that's really not?
Yeah, so I think there's a couple of things. One of the first things I can think of is they always aim for home runs. Like instead of like small base hits, they think that, oh, if I don't make $10,000 in my first trade, then it's nothing, right? They always want to like make home runs, like instead of aiming for small gains. So that's the number one mistake. Because what happens is when they aim for home runs, you might already be up like 50 cents or 1 point. And then you want to keep holding to the moon, but then later on the stock goes all the way back down to zero, and you're still holding it and left holding the bag. So I think that's a mentality new traders need to aim for. Instead of home runs, look for small gains that's consistent. Yeah, so that's the first thing.
Hey, we wouldn't be able to do these face-to-face interviews if it wasn't for our sponsor, Cobra Trading. So if you can just give them a few seconds of your time, we'd really appreciate it. Cobra Trading is the go-to broker for day traders and short sellers. And I'm not the only one saying this. In fact, Benzinga awarded Cobra Trading as the go-to broker for short selling. They have a heavy focus on direct market access order routing, so you have the fastest execution. They have some of the best locate prices and availability. They also have amazing customer service. I've experienced many different brokers, and it's why I use them every single day and why I'm proud to have them as our sponsor. Sign up now by clicking the Be the Trader referral link below and earn 1 free month of software with Cobra and 25% off all commissions. Now let's get back to the show. I'm curious on this though, because like that mentality, right? When they start to hold, they're thinking maybe 3-1, 5-1, something like that, right? They want to make a big win. But then if they hear this and they're like, you know what, I'll just take small profits that are consistent. How can you prevent yourself from taking like not the meat of the move, but just like kind of like quickly in and out, and they're like, man, I should have made 2-1, 3-1, but I'm only making 1-1 every trade. Does that make sense? Yeah,
it makes sense. But I think it also depends on how well you're doing on the day and what's your recent performance. I would say if you've been struggling with like a lot of losing days, then aim for the small green to just build up your confidence. And I think it's only once, let's say you are doing really well for the last 10 days or 2 weeks, then that's the time to like start steadily like hold for bigger moves. That's what I think it should be anyways. Like instead of like trying to like, it needs to be 1, 2, 3. It's a good idea to have, but it also depends on how well you've been doing. So that's why I suggest, aim for like small wins. And once you're doing well, aim for bigger wins if you could.
So confidence is huge then. It's one of the biggest parts that you would say like that helps you hold for those bigger wins. But what if you're in a drawdown, right? And you can't even hold for anything, right? What would you suggest someone who's like just in a drawdown consistently? Anything they could do to maybe get themselves out of it, get that confidence up? Even if they keep losing.
Size down first if you're in a drawdown. So if you normally trade 1,000 shares, size down to 100 shares if you're in a drawdown. So the losses, even if you keep losing, it's not gonna be big. And at the same time, it'll be mentally easier for you to hold for the small wins as well. Because $5, $10 is not gonna mean much, but just a little bit of green on the day can help a lot with the confidence. So I would say consistently do that, size down for 2 weeks at minimum until you see like yourself back on the green streak again, and then go back to your original size slowly.
Is there something that is changed in the market this year? Because we're in a bear market, it's just way different. That you feel like could help a lot of traders who are trying to learn in this market? Because we had 2020, 2021, it was just way different. What advice would you give someone who's like brand new starting this year?
I actually think if you're brand new and starting this year, 2022, it's a better year to learn than last year, I think. I think a lot of the new traders who started in 21 and 20 and 21, they they like got all the bad habits. They think everything goes to the moon, and that's where holding for home runs come from. And this year they're all either disappeared or blown out, or they learned their lesson. So I would say actually this year is a good time to learn, right? Because you actually have to have proper risk management and utilize all your strategies and execution, following your stops to survive. So I think this year is actually a better year to learn. Not a great year to make a lot of money, but if you can survive this year, you can trump in any market.
I love that you said that. And everyone who's watching this, you're gonna have to rewind this and re-listen to what Shay's saying, and also check out her channel, her YouTube channel, Humble Trader. We'll have links below. But Shay, if I miss anything on where other people can find you, are there any other social medias? Could you let them know where they can find you at?
I'm Humble Trader on YouTube, Humble Trader on Instagram, on Twitter, I'm Humble Trader 18.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.